Hello, my name is Charlie, and welcome back for another episode of Ep36 assignment. In previous episode, we managed to clear out a lot of, or capture a lot of states without even any fighting, to be fair. So slowly but surely we're expanding. We got another diplomatic play against the Dutch East Indies, and if they don't do anything, they'll be annexed in this war. So that'll be, well, at least one less neighbor to worry about. But I did switch some of the construction sectors to the... Oh, and they back down. There we go. Let's have a look what they have here. They got some urban centers. We could at least use the market squares there. Maybe we'll go for the covered markets. Although, well, no, we'll go for that one. Is there a lack of pops here? Yeah, there kind of is. I'll go at least for the public tram. Well, we'll go for the public motor carriages, actually. And then furniture. Go for the assembly lines. And then tuning workshop. Save at least a little bit of the workforce in there. There we go, so that's a few things done there, at least. And now we've got a construction speed of about 1,000 per week. Which is bloody massive, let's be honest. Of course, it is pretty late game, but we've got 600 million GDP now. Defamatory article. 5 years minus 5% authority. I'm gonna ignore it. Well, looks like Spain is having... Oh, Portuguese peasant revolt. Okay, I'm gonna declare neutrality on that one. Right, so if I wanted to declare war... Oh, actually, Bali might be a good option now. You're part of Balinese market, so you are independent, essentially. I'm just going to conquer that state. It's going to be another 17 infamy, already at 600 infamy. Let's mobilize this one. Put it on the front line. I don't know if anyone's going to join in there. I can only bring one nation. And I don't think there's a nation in here that would be able to join, that would be able to stop me. So I'm not too worried about these wars. Just going to consolidate the regions, basically. I mean, there's still Portugal. Sorocatra is part of Britain, so we need to fight the British for that war, which is probably going to be very shortly. We'll just do a little bit more of the expansion, and then we'll do a war against the British, and just take if we can, take the Indian port over here. Oh, April States is having a revolution, alright. Oh, Jing sides with Bali. Ha excellent. They might still surrender though because they are fearful. Let's mobilize on the front line there. What's their... Oh, their offensive value is still pure crap. Well, that's good news for us. Do we have an army over here that is good at attacking? You're not good at attacking. What about you? Not really. Well, you're a pillager, but I think we've got an army somewhere. Not necessarily stuck, but somewhere that I don't know where it is, actually. Or maybe we had a general die. Let's have a look if we can hire a new... Oh, yeah, Indochina. One of the generals died. Okay, well, Romantic would be less offense, less morale loss as well, so that would be okay at defense. I suppose the Pious one is less kill rate. We can recover fairly quickly. I'm just going to take that one. And then maybe we'll also give one of the... For example, this one. Give it a bit of a promotion. To command more troops. And then, are you good at attacking? Not really. To have you defend there as well. And then I guess we'll just bring in someone that is good at attacking. We must have one at least. The one in Japan is pretty good at attacking. Let's put you over there. And I suppose what we'll need to do is... Is it this one? Yes, so I'll give you a promotion. You can at least have a bit more troops there. Doing the attacks. Got a lot of troops heading in there right now. Oh, and I suppose we'll wait for a little bit. I suppose they can't invite anyone else in yet. Not anymore, so let's just go and... So Bali is going to be conquered already. And then from China, let's say... Fujian. And Jiangxi. We've got another 3 states that we could take. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna go pretty far in. That's 3 states there. And we take Chongqing. I'm probably butchering these names horribly, so I do apologize for that. Oh, and there's West and East Hubei. Maybe we'll go for... Let's go for Shandong, just for the heck of it. Or Xinjiang. Or Qingjing. Is there anything else that we could do? I mean, there is still a lot of states that we can conquer from China, but that's about it. Maybe we'll get Zhuzhou, basically get Shanghai from there. And that would be a lot of... oh, wow, 728. Right. Still got all income, even though the war is about... right, so into China, that's another defending general. I suppose you've got a lot of troops. It's just going to give you orders to maybe do an attack over there. And do we have another general that is... oh, the Indochina. Okay, so this one... oh, that is another attacking general. Bit reserved. I'm going to promote you. See if you can get the full... oh, yeah, you do get the full one. Right, well, in that case, mobilize, attack. I have such a massive armies in here that will be bound to win. War goals added. Did they add more war... oh, I suppose no, they can't. It's just our war goals that were added. It's listed now. So they'll have hundreds and hundreds of units in here. Our offensive values are going to be a bit higher than theirs, and our kill rates are going to be a lot higher and all that. So we will win this. Attempt to sway against Papal States. Who's in there? Lusitania and Spain and Papal States. No, I'm not going to say no on Fascist Rome. I have a bad feeling about that one. Oh, and it's... oh, Tuscany is having a revolution as well. I'm just going to declare neutrality on these. And we got the film unlocked. Okay, that's actually really nice. Political agitation. That would be the extra authority that we kind of do need at some point. Or we could go for the Stormtroopers. Unlock the Infiltrators. I think we'll go for the political agitation. That's going to be spreading anyway. And now that we've got the film, we could actually go ahead and switch the arts academies to produce film art. And that's going to be a lot more fine art, which is going to be a pretty good amount of extra money, actually. But I think this is going to be our last war against China in this playthrough, which means that we'll be taking, well, most of southern China, essentially. Because we could have taken that one, to be fair. Is that one? Yeah, it's not connected there, at least, so that's good. We've got so many buildings going on right now. And look like the total time left is only 29 weeks. So I think... oh, right, yeah, we've got a lot of paperless and all that sort of stuff. Let's have a look at what things do we need. More electricity, tools, oil, coal, ammunition. Actually, the ammunition is probably something we could increase quite easily. Let's give that a few levels. And then coal mines is something that we could easily build over here. Get that to the max. Why are we using the dynamite in here? I'm an idiot. Well, that's going to be a lot of coal. And then the tools, of course, is something that we'll need to expand. Let's have a look. We should have... oh, yeah, we've got tooling workshops already being built there. Didn't we have some over here elsewhere as well? I know that we got some at our capital. To be fair, if we give those a few levels, then that's going to be 30 already in there. Well, that's at least a little bit an increase. Right, so it's... almost 300 battalions versus 600 battalions. I think we're going to win that. Even though we are the lower number in there. In theory. In practice, our troops are much better, those. So I'm pretty confident about this. Well, our GDP is already 627 million. It's growing quickly. I do wonder if we can reach 1 billion in this playthrough. We started with a bit of a too slow construction speed, admittedly. Like, we should have invested a lot more, well, a decent bit more in the construction. And then just stuff that makes the construction cheaper. So there's... the possibility to increase the construction even further. Enactment time... ooh. No, we can take the extra enactment time in that one, actually. And also, what's this then? Trade prison versus revolution... oh, they have a bit of revolution over here in India. I'm going to declare neutrality on that one, to be fair. So we've got 3 armies attacking, 2 defending. I think this is going to be pretty easy. We could do a landing in Beijing, to be fair. That's always an option. You know what, let's do that. Oh, well, 2 arms. You. I'm going to put you on standby. That's Sharoon. You should be from... oh, you're going to Japan. Never mind. So, not you then. I guess that we got someone else in here that is this 40 battalion. So this is... maybe... let's actually have a look. Where are you from? Kaching, so you are from the Indochina. So I'm going to put you on standby. And then do a landing in Beijing already. I'll start doing the landing in Beijing. So we need to use this fleet. Naval invasion Beijing and... it's that one. Then we'll be able to send in a second army in there as well. So we'll push them out of the war quickly. We should be winning this battle here fairly soon. They got a lot of bit troops in there, but again, they don't have enough defense. I mean, well, they got a lot of it in there. But if the numbers are even close to equal, then we'll easily win that. And that's going to be an easy victory. And then over here we got already a battle going on. Not a victory for us, unfortunately. We got a lot of troops in there. And they got really good camouflage in there, so yeah, that increased their defense. They did start with a lot more battalions, admittedly. We're taking pretty hefty casualties. Of course, we're also inflicting a lot of casualties for the enemy, but it's not going as well as I was hoping for. Once we land in Beijing and conquer a little bit of land there, we can just hold on to the ground there. And eventually they'll give up, but I wouldn't mind pushing a bit further, taking just as much as possible, especially from the south. We'll just keep on pushing as long as we can. So is the... Oh, investment pool is going down almost 200,000 per week. Okay, that might be a bit of an issue. And our first loss on the southern front is going to be spelled over here right now. Oh wow, we've got 118,000 convoys available. Well, we don't do a lot of trading, admittedly, because no one wants to trade with us. Might have something to do with the 700 infamy, admittedly. Oh, we got a naval battle in here, and we are easily winning that one. So the naval landing is going to be happening very shortly. Oh wow, they lost 27,000 men already here. Total. Well, most of that wounded, admittedly, but our landing is, oh yeah, is going just fine. There's only 5 battalions defending there. So once that's done, we'll send in... Actually, what we could do... Is this from the... Japan, or... No, this is from Indonesia. Right, are you a defender? You are kind of a defender, yeah. I'll also send you down to the Beijing front as soon as that's opened. Should be open soon enough. Come on then. There we go. So you go there. I might even send in... Well, that would already be a decent boost. Well, it's only 24 battalions for defense. Did we have... We could probably take another one of these defending armies. Send them over there. Although, yeah, actually, yeah. I'm going to send you down that way. We should still have enough troops over here to defend against any of their attacks. Just fine. Except our attacks are not going all that well. Inflicting a decent bit of casualties, admittedly. Consider that we started with a quarter of the troops and we're still killing more. So I'll inflict more casualties to them. So I'd say that's okay result, considering. We'll just conquer as much over here in the north as possible in the meanwhile. Eventually they'll realize that they need to bring in more troops here. And until that time, we'll just keep them busy in the south. Oh, and we probably did conquer all of Bali already. Yeah, that was the army that was moving into the southern front here. Unfortunately, while it's just one front, I don't think there's really a point for us to have more than one army advancing right now. I mean, maybe we would reduce some of the casualties, but overall it's not really that big of a deal. We control Beijing now, so that's good. And Egypt is having a bit of a... Oh, Hejaz is having a revolution. I'm just going to declare neutrality on that one. Doesn't really concern me. So those are... Oh, there we go. That's a bit of a smaller front. We've still got 16 days until we get our troops there. How long? Okay, it's 16 days for both sides. So that's going to be our defending front. Oh, and they're going to be in there. Okay, that's actually good. We'll also keep them in there for the time being then. We've still got 700 battalions that they got on this front. Oh, wow. Alright, well, we got an advance. Oh, we are actually advancing now this time. To the north. But still, we are actually going to get through. I suppose what I could do is I could just take this one to the... Oh, do they not have a general over there? No, they do have a general. It's moving in there. Now we've got 2 armies defending, so that should keep them at bay for quite a while. In the meanwhile, from Beijing, we're advancing further south. Oh, wow, that was quite a chunk there. Right, so where is our next attack happening? Oh, and there we go. Bali has given up, so Sunda Islands is now ours. And let's double check the stats here. So we are already using steel tools and all that. We could put that on auto expand. Is there... Oh, there we go. We've got a lot of peasants available now. Let's put in these to auto expand all the... I'm probably not going to bother with the rest of the stuff in here. Like, it'll be fine. It might not be the best, but it'll be fine. Another advance to the north. Good. Over here, they did try to attack. Not very successfully, but they did try. I wonder if we could raid convoys there. Got the one from South China. Let's raid convoys. Great Jing. I wonder if it's going to have an impact on these. Technically speaking, it's still part of the same region as at least some of the armies are from, so it's probably not going to have that much of an impact. But, you know, at least we can hinder their trade or something. So how's the advancing go? Oh, there we go, that's going to be another victory. Oh, they did have a plunder there. Invisible Cry. Yeah, we'll take the 10% extra boost in there. I don't want to anger the industrialists more than I have to. Because they do pay a lot of money. And the investment pool is basically dependent on them. I do wonder if I'm going to have to send... No, actually, we got 2 armies already in there and 2 armies over here. So the Northern Front is doing just fine. The enemy hasn't really sent much troops there. They got 200 battalions in the pocket there, but that's not going to be stopping us. Oh, and is that the counterattack? It is. Well, it was. Oh, now we're not building enough again. Alright, let's take a quick gander again. So we need more dyes. That's going to be 8 levels there. We could use a bit more silk. And rice we probably don't need. I mean, the sugar could be useful. I believe we could get some sugar plantations down here in Mekong, for example. Or maybe there's some over here that we could do. No, not really. I'm pretty sure that doesn't have sugar plantations either. What about... No. There's no sugar plantations here. I know that there's some in, like, Borneo and such where we may... Well, actually, not... I thought there was some in here. I know that there was some in Australia. There we go. There's some in here. Give it another 5 levels. And then let's have a look. What other things do we need? Electricity, ammunition, oil, tools, sugar is okay. Now that's something we're increasing already. Steel. Steel is fairly easy. We could just give another few levels there. Just make sure that this one's got enough infrastructure, which it does. We could probably give it another few levels just in case. It's quite a popular... Oh, are they actually... They are sinking our convoys. Not a lot, but they are sinking them. I don't know if we're sinking their convoys. Probably not. Okay, is this our attack? It is. It is going to be a victory by the looks of it. Political agitation, so we get a bit of authority back at least. And now at this point, there's the paved roads, that would be more infrastructure. More minting from the modern financial instruments. Macroeconomics, trade route volume and trade route competitiveness. We don't do a lot of trading though, so that's not really something that we need to worry about. Mass surveillance would be more taxation capacity. Antibiotics for the max health system investment. Behaviorism for the bureaucracy population cost multiplier and influence. And also analytical philosophy. Department university. Ooh, that would be even more innovation, not that we initially need it. Mass propaganda for more authority. What about the military? There's the stormtroopers. Let's just get that one done. It's almost complete anyway. Oh. And Scandinavia's... or Revolution Scandinavia, rather, is asking us to join. For an obligation, I presume? How about no? I've got a war on my hands already. I don't need to head out into Europe to continue another war. But yeah, China, how quickly are you losing your support now? 3.8, almost 3.9. Once we capture a little bit more land, it's probably going to be 4 points per week. So it's still going to take a while before this war is over. Oh, that one's empty from there. Let's just go ahead and send in... You know what? We could actually send you to advance through there. We've still got 65 battalions defending here. That'll no doubt be sufficient. We can clear out the Qingdao Peninsula. All discover in Shubu. Oh, hello. All is the future. Oh, that is a lot of Ulrichs that we can get in here. Yes, please. Oh, and Stormtroopers unlocked. Excellent. Right, I'm gonna go for the military aviation. Not that we necessarily... Oh, there we go, a naval battle. We engaged their raiding parties there. Oh, there we go. They've brought in a bit of troops in here. I mean, suppose it's just the basic stuff in there. Oh, they brought in some troops for this front as well. Well, it's just the garrisons, I suppose. But there we go. That's keeping stuff busy there at least. And the look of migration to Pegu. Oh, okay. This one, so France is having a revolution in... Oh, they're helping 2 Sicilies to... Or Naples to fight off the revolution in their land. Ooh, that's got to be a loss there. Alright. Do we still have a lot of extra battalions somewhere? We've got some in southern China. So maybe we should take the army from southern China. Let's actually have a look. Which one is it again? You. If I was to promote you to level 4, There's going to be a lot of troops in there. And hopefully that'll... Oh, raising concerns. Intelligentsia and industrialists. How bad is it? Intelligentsia does like us already a lot. So we don't actually need to worry about their approval rating that massively. Ooh, we might lose this. Well, actually, no, we're going to win this combat. If we'll look at the details, they are going below the numbers that we have right now. Able State's having another revolution, eh? Did the previous one fail, or is there a... No, I think this is a new one. Right, so it's almost minus 10 war support for the Chinese already. They're losing 4.2 per week. And we're hopefully advancing a bit further in there. I mean, going pretty far into Manchuria, that's for sure. We're going to be capturing so much pops from here. I mean, how much is that? That's 30 million, 20 million. So that's 50, 62, 82, 106 or 107 million, somewhere around there. So it's going to be about an extra 50% population in here. Alright, well, I'm guessing the literary rate is going to drop a lot. But oh well. I think the GDP will also increase. If nothing else, then at least the demand for the various goods will increase. That is going to be another victory, because they don't have a general in there. That, on the other hand, was a loss, but not too big of a loss. What about this one? No, that's going to be a loss. There's just way too much enemies in there, and they do have an okay defense, and we probably roll a bit... Well, no, we didn't roll that badly. How's the losses looking, then? I don't know, we might actually win this. They are losing them faster than we are. And it's going down quite quickly. If we're going to get a bit more reinforcements in there, then we will win that. Plus, if we are equal numbers, then we'll already win, basically. Because our troops are just so much better. Convoys sunk, alright. That might cause some issues. I'm trying to escort some of the convoys, but if where are they? Oh, they're raiding over there now, okay. Oh, and that's going to be another loss. Just way too much troops in there. So we might want to stop the advance on the big front here. I mean, the Chinese are still losing so much of their war support that it's 12 weeks until surrender. So 3 months. I'll let them celebrate. So how? Oh, we got 5.5 million loyalists already. 45 million radicals. I mean, after this war, there's probably going to be 100 million radicals, admittedly, but still, we are slowly... Oh, that's going to be a loss. Oh, they did get a general in there. Right, so are we still advancing? We are. How about we send you to help defend over there, for example? That might be useful, because they will no doubt do a counterattack from there. The longer we can hold them back, the better. 4.5 points per week. Okay, so they are losing even more. How much have they lost already? They've lost over 1 million men. We've lost about 400,000. To be fair, they've lost about 1,200. Or 1.2 million, sorry. So yeah, we are definitely winning this. Oh, is that one... Oh, hold on a minute. Did we lose a general in here? Oh, we must have. Or maybe not. Was it sent somewhere else? Oh, we've got one over here. That isn't even mobilized yet. Alright, let's just send you down that way, and... These are fine. I've got a naval combat in here. That's going to be another easy victory. Oh, is this the army from China? Aha! I think it is. What about that? No, that's going to be another loss. A bit difficult to win against twice the enemy numbers. On defense, it's possible. On attack, it's a bit challenging. Again, not impossible if you have enough advantage in terms of technology, but it can be quite tricky to get there sometimes. Alright, all Ross subsidies. 2 more weeks and China will surrender, and then we'll get a massive boost for our income. And the military aviation is not that far off. But then after that, we could probably start figuring out what sort of units we want to put on the troops again. Start upgrading. Oh, and there we go. So yeah, 300 million pops. We are the #1 in terms of population. And the GDP increased by another 100 million or so. We are probably pretty close to the Germans now. We are 30 billions away. Alright, oh, but we're not contracting a lot. Okay, well, this is probably going to take a while for me to sort out all of this, so we're going to have a bit of a shorter episode here, and I'll just go through the stuff required to fix all this thing in China. But if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also got the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.